Hi guys, my name is Blaze and welcome to today's episode of RPA Robotic Process Automation. So I'll be showing you, or rather I'll be teaching you how to perform an automation process that involves an Excel sheet such that we want to remove the duplicate data that are present in this Excel sheet using automation process of a software called Blue Prism. And also, after we've removed the duplicate, I'll also show you how to take off some delimiters, such as taking off full stop, commas, or maybe a space that are present in a set of data. Okay, so look at this Excel sheet in our column B. You could see that in cell B6 there's a comma, cell B8 there's a comma, cell B11 there's a comma, B13 there's a comma, B4 there is a full stop. So in our new Excel sheet, I want to be showing you how our software would be able to take off all this um, symbols, yeah. And also, even if we have, maybe let me say for example, on this cell we have maybe a space, added a space, we also want to take it off. Yes, I'll show you how to do that in just one operation. So this is the Excel sheet we'll be working with, and the file location is this is the file location. It's also good to take note of where the file location is. Okay, now let's go to the Blue Prism software. This is our Blue Prism software. We have already configured the VBOs and the actions we are going to use to perform this operation. Okay, so always, it's also very good to download the latest VBOs. For here, we'll be working with our MS VBO, the latest. Yeah, where you create an instance. When you create an instance, you put your handle. The handle is what is assigned to any given instance being worked on at a particular time. Yes, that's the work of the handle, because different instances can be running at different time, but the handle which is being assigned will help the bot to locate that particular instance you want to operate on. Okay, so after creating the instance, here is the next action is to open the workbook. Here is where I put the file part, the path to my file. In my last video, I taught you how to add a text file into a data item, which you would see. Look at this file part here as a value. Now this is the data item file part. This is it, where my file part is. This is my workbook name. Okay, the next thing is, I want to be able to see what's happening on my Excel files. I'm going to use the action show. This is it. Okay, you can also perform so many other actions with your MS Excel VBO. This is all the actions that could be performed. But however, with respect to what I'm about to achieve, we'll just stick with this. So I want to be able to show it. Then I also want to be able to activate the worksheet on my Excel sheet. Now this is it, the workbook name. Okay, then this is the cell set cell value. I'm trying to set a cell value to a cell such that I had to use a formula to format that cell with what I want to achieve. Okay, so this is the formula I use: string substitute B2 double quotes, full stop, double quotes, comma, double quotes, comma, one brackets, dash. So this is it. So this is the formula I used to achieve what I want to get, right? Okay, then this is the action which I used to remove a duplicate set files. In my Excel file, which I've shown you, there are duplicate file. This is the action that would remove any duplicate file. Okay, then that's all for that. So let me show you how it runs. Okay, I want to be able to set a breakpoint here, so we'll see how it occurs. Okay, so I should restart it, set next stage, then press play. So you see everything happening very seamless in your screen. Okay, so we have gotten to the breakpoint. So it was the bot that opened up this Excel sheet for us, and we could see that we have 13 sets of data. Since this is 14, we have 13 sets of data, and we could see that this is Palmer, this is Palmer. So our next action, this bot will, since they are the same, this bot will take off one. Also, you will see that there is Jackson, this bot will take off one. You will see that there is Haaland, this bot will also take off one. Okay, now let me show you. So when I step over, I've been able to remove the duplicate. So let me go back to my Excel, and you will see that it has all been removed automatically. Let me widen my screen. So this is it. The bot, that operation, the bot has removed any duplicates in our set data. Now you could see that there is no duplicates. So imagine if you have like 500 set data contained in this Excel. So once you just put that formula, your bot will be able to, once you just configure your action, your bot will be able to perform the operation which you want it to perform. So I'm using this 13 set of data so that you could be able to visualize what we are doing, so that when we have much data like 500 people's names, 500 or 1000, you will be certain that the bot can do exactly what we want it to do. Okay, so here is where I want it to format this. I want my bot to take off this comma, full stop. I want it to take, and also remember that there is a space. There's a space in this cane. Yeah. So this is the action format cell data. That was where I configured the formula which I used, and you see I added F2 here because I don't want the bot to change it on this cell B. I want it to change it on a new cell so that we could visualize it. Of course, you can definitely change it on that same B, but I want us to be able to see what we are doing. That's all about visualization. So you see when I step over, okay, okay, so I think I need to refresh and run the action again. I added something else there, so it gave an error because okay, let me show you what happened. Let me show you what happened there. I shouldn't have exited it. Yeah. So after it performed this action, I went to place my okay, this is it. Let me perform this next action so that I will not restart it again. So when I step over, it has done what I want it to do. Yeah. So let me show you what happened there, why it threw that error. First of all, you could see that it has populated the name Palmer, which I wanted it to do to perform with the formula which is intended. Yeah. So the reason why it threw that error was that I highlighted this. I added a highlight on this name before I performed that operation. So the bot was trying to filter this whole rule and is seeing the highlights. So that's why it was throwing up that that exception. Yeah. So here is okay. So since this, definitely from Excel manually, if I draw this thing down, it automatically perform what I want it to do. But the aim is for us to be able to do this using a bot, because if I have 10,000 names, I want to be able to do this using my bot, right? Okay. So now that's why I'm going to use this action called autofill, and automatically it's the data has been autofilled. So if I go back to my Excel, you will see that it's automatically autofill this column, and also it took off the full stop, commas, the space, just as we intended to do. Okay, so thank you very much for sticking with me to the end of this video. I hope you like what I've showed you. So please kindly like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.